Good afternoon, good morning, good evening, and welcome to episode 67. My name's Richard, I'm a registered nurse in clinics in the UK called Normal Earwax. You are in for a treat today. How lucky are you? There's 3 ears here. This first one is just one ear of one patient, and it was an absolute cracker. It was an absolute giant. As you can see, it's pretty dark, it's pretty black. Left some sounds in there for you as well today, because I know how much you love them. It wasn't too slurpy this, but watch this when it comes out. It looks like a slug. It was jet black, and you see it's perfectly encased. It's the exact same shape as the ear canal. But look at this monster when it comes out. Look at that. It's like a slug. It's just got it encased in this greyish layer of dead skin around it. Absolute whopper. Yeah, there it is. Nice, shiny, clean, clear eardrum afterwards, and there it is. It's so black, it's so dark. At first I thought it was going to be one of them ones that just is like sludge, that you just got to tunnel your way deeper and deeper and deeper in, but thankfully it just came out in one go. Stay tuned, 2 more ears here. And the reason I've shown you these is because I didn't do a very good job in the first one. That's this one, and I'll show you why. It's the kind of ear I absolutely hate this type of stuff. It's horrible. It is like sludge, like mud, and it's often because of a type of drop that you put in. Hydrogen peroxide drops tend to do this, just turns into this mushy, slushy mess, and it doesn't tend to stay together very well at all. So you kind of tunneling closer and closer and closer. But what I should have done with this type of wax is put some olive oil. I should have absolutely drowned it in olive oil, because it probably would have held it together a bit better. Because whilst we're making some progress here, it's not as good as I would like, because the tube keeps getting a little blocked up. You can see bits flying up it, but bits of those blobs that are flying up there some of them will be stuck in the tube, so there won't be quite as much power. I do come out again in a minute just to unblock it completely, but you can see it's just not all coming out together. And the olive oil would have 100% helped with that. You'll see in the second one after this how it would have helped that. But you can just see this, it's like a sticky, horrible mess. And it just doesn't fly up the tube as well as it should. Sure, bits do, but not all of it. But yeah, thanks for watching these. I know there's a lot been watching recently. There you go. Did you see a little bit of the eardrum now? So already we've relieved the symptom, which is it couldn't hear very well, and I think now it's just about to, it's blocked the tube there, so we've got to come out and try and get this final bit. But specifically here is where the oil would have helped, because you can just see it's just not flying up the tube as well, because it just doesn't seem to have the power because of all this gunk that's stuck inside the tube. So there is a few bits that were left behind, which, as I've said before, it's not the end of the world as long as you can see the eardrum and the sound can get through. It really is no biggie. I got as much as I could, don't get me wrong. But it was only after this that I thought, do you know what? I messed up there. I should have used the oil, because you can see not quite lifting up as well as it should be. Where if I had put it in, probably all of that stuff would have slid away nicely in one go. Now I did have a go at those little bits there that were stuck to the base. And sure, little bits came, but not all of it. And it is quite close to the eardrum, not too close, but quite close. And obviously it's close to the base of the ear canal, so you don't want to touch that if you can avoid it. But it's just not coming together. It was really frustrated. So those of you who are like shiny, clean, every little last speck removals, scroll through. This isn't the one for you. But the next one is, because I got my thinking cap on and got it right. In a busy clinic, sometimes you can't see the wood for the trees. It just doesn't come away as well as you should. But we can see the whole eardrum there, so I'm really not going to lose any sleep about these few little remnants around the edges. Again, I did this same with this when I started without the oil, and as you can see, it's just this sludge that keeps disappearing on the tube quite well, but just doesn't stay formed, it doesn't stay bound together. and it's horrible. Yeah, if you like these, don't forget, please follow the channels, like them, comment to them, I'll try and reply. Subscribe, hearts, whatever platform you're watching this, I don't know, because we do spend quite a long time making these. I'm not making a penny from it, so just if you want to show your appreciation, just let me know. I'd really appreciate that. Oh, and for those of you who were asking about Mrs. Isherwood, hopefully she doesn't watch this one. There is a video of us online on the internet. I'll put the olive in here, by the way. So watch how this slurps up while I'm gibbering on. We did actually make a video of our wedding day, and it's on YouTube, so it's freely available out there. If you want to look for it, you're more than welcome. It was. And then OKA, we actually turned our wedding into a music video, which actually won a prize to get it. Didn't cost us a thing. But yeah, if you want to see Mrs. I, then you're more than welcome to check that out. And I'm sure you'll agree with it. I'm well punching above my weight. So this one, I've bunged a load of oil. Bunged, that's the local term around here. I'm just throwing a load of oil in there. I keep forgetting some of you guys that might not know some of the words that I'm on about. What's he on about? What do you mean bunged? Yeah, bung a load of stuff in there. And so this oil is helping it stay a bit more together. And it is also helping with the tube stopping getting blocked. So it's keeping its full power the whole time. And just watch how the last bit comes out. I think it is any minute now. It's a really satisfying big old slurp. So it all went up the tube. I couldn't actually pull it out. It came up the tube before it all came out. There we go, watch this. And last bit, there we go, look at that. And it's just pulling it, see, it's just stayed all together. So it didn't really leave any remnants at all. I mean, sure, there's a load of smears around here, that's partly the oil and the drops that it's been putting in, but lovely, clean, shiny eardrum. So I hope you enjoyed that. Feel free to go and check out that video, let me know what you think. But for now, take care of yourselves, and I'll see you later. Bye bye.